All right, it's Monday. It's late again, struggling to find out what to talk about, listening for the downloads. Thing that's mostly on my mind is grief and loss, because that's what I'm walking through one more time. I've been through a lot of grief and loss in my recovery. I've lost family, friends, loved ones, pets, and my most difficult grief and losses have been my biological father, and I would say losing custody of my son when he was little. However, he's back now in my life. Thank you, God. And walking through divorces. I'm walking through my third one right now, and it's very painful. But from pain, we learn a lot. And from my grief and loss, I've learned a lot. And the reason this is such an important topic to me is because grief and loss has taken so many people out that I love and care about. It's almost taken me out. When we lose something dear that we love, someone or a pet or something very, very valuable to us, it causes people to overdrink, use vices, hurt themselves, and want to literally hurt themselves and take themselves out. So it's very, very, very serious to us as humans that we know how to cope with grief and loss. And I am quite embarrassed, if you for lack of a better word, that I'm not better at it by now. You know, of course I didn't expect this to happen. I didn't expect to lose my husband. I never really thought that it would happen like this at this time. And I guess you never, that's why it's grief and loss. It's never ever good timing. It's never ever expected. It's never ever the way you think it would be. And so I'm pretty shook up, but doing better. And I've learned that I have to talk about my feelings. And I do not like to do that. So I've learned to express my feelings honestly, and even determining what they are can be difficult. It just feels embarrassing to admit that you're lonely, or you're afraid, or you miss them, or you're mad at them, or whatever the feelings are. We've got to talk about our feelings when we're walking through grief and loss with someone that is safe. Or Chat GPT today, you have text resources today that you don't even have to face a real person. It's still helpful. There's lots and lots of resources today. Everyone processes grief and loss differently. So sincerely, my heart goes out to you if you've lost someone that you love, whether it was years ago or whether it was yesterday. You know, it is irrelevant. And there are so many heartaches that happened years and years and years ago that just don't go away. And the important thing is to talk about them and bring that darkness to the light. It's important to do that if you can. You know, but like I said, everyone processes grief and loss differently. So there's no timeline. There's no have to. The important thing is to be good to you and do self-care and be honest with yourself. One thing I do know, I know what not to do. I know not to use drugs or alcohol when you're going through grief and loss. It just makes it worse. I don't care if you think you're an alcoholic or you're not. I don't care what you think about how alcohol affects you. It is not good. If you are going through grief and loss, if you've never processed a grief and loss from a long, long time ago, it's just not good for you. Alcohol is cunning, baffling, and powerful. And you might drink once, twice, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 times. But one of those times, alcohol is going to bite you. It's going to bite you hard. and you're going to be all depressed, and you're going to be wanting to kill yourself and not know why. It's because the alcohol rose up to get you. It's a depressant. It doesn't make you depressed right away, but it creeps up on you. So, if you have grief and loss, don't drink or use any other vices. Self-care, which means plenty of rest, eat nutritionally, take your showers every day, good hygiene, get out in nature, listen to music that uplifts you, be around people that love you and support you. Home. Who feels like home to you? Your pets. Oxytocin. Over 10 seconds of a hug from someone you love or from your pets releases oxytocin. Very good for you. So those are just some ideas that I hope would help you through grief and loss. We all have been through grief and loss of some sort. So you are not alone. It's important to cope, be honest, talk to whoever will listen, and let yourself get well.